Hello everyone and welcome back to Wearholic. In today's video, I will be telling you all about the battery performance of the CMF Watch Pro 2. I conducted battery charging and backup tests of the CMF Watch Pro 2. First, I charged the battery of the CMF Watch Pro 2 and then used the watch with all the smart features enabled. Before we start, I want to mention that the company claims that the CMF Watch Pro 2 offers up to 11 days of typical use and 9 days of heavy use, 45.8 days in power saving mode and 17.4 hours of continuous Bluetooth calls and 24 hours of continuous GPS use. But what is the reality? I will find out and show you in this video, so stay tuned till the end. The watch is completely drained, so I connected it to the charger. As soon as I plugged it in, the watch started charging and I decided to use the CMF Watch Pro 1 as a stopwatch to keep track of the charging time. Within the first 2 minutes, the battery had already reached 3%. By the time it hit 10%, about 7 minutes and 30 seconds had passed. After 30 minutes, I checked again and found that the watch was 43% charged. And when it reached 55%, it had been charging for around 40 minutes. As the 1 hour mark approached, the battery was at 82%. At 1 hour and 10 minutes, it reached 90%. Finally, when I checked the watch again, it was at 99% with a total charging time of 1 hour and 26 minutes. Interestingly, the last 1% took additional 8 to 9 minutes to complete. The watch took a total of 1 hour and 34 minutes to charge from a 0 to 100%. The company claims that the watch fully charges in 90 minutes, and my test results is very close to that. Now I'm going to use it with all the smart features enabled. This morning I started my CMF Watch Pro 2 at 100% battery, and today's date is July 27th. I didn't use it much during the day, but in the evening I went for a run. After running, the battery was at 92%. I ran for about 5 kilometers with GPS enabled, which consumed approximately 5% of the battery. After that, I used the watch normally. At 9:42 PM, I went to play badminton. At that time, the watch's battery was at 83%. I enabled the badminton workout. Now it's 10:48 PM and my badminton game is over. It recorded my 1 hour and 3 minute workout and the battery level dropped to 81%. For this particular workout, it only consumed 2% of the battery. After this, I went home. After dinner and some work, I went to bed. Today is July 28, 2024 and the time is 10:55 AM. The battery level is now at 65%. The battery dropped from 81% to 65%, meaning it consumed 60% during this period. The watch recorded my sleep data and heart rate during sleep, logging 5 hours and 57 minutes of sleep. Now I'm going for the lunch and the time is 2:19 PM. The battery level is at 58%. At 11:46 PM, I recorded the battery level at 37%. During this period, I used it for some calls. Now I'm going to bed and this is the second time it will record my sleep during this battery test. The next morning on July 29th, 9:02 AM, I'm getting ready for the work and the battery level is at 33%. This time it recorded 7 hours and 25 minutes of sleep. Now I'm in my office, the time is 11:03 AM and the battery level is at 27%. Later, I recorded the battery level at 18% at 3:58 PM. The battery level dropped from 27% to 18% without much activity on the watch. At 6:36 PM on my way home from the office, the battery level is at 14%. Finally, when I got into the bed, the battery level was at 1%. The time was 11:58 PM. As I was recording this, the battery completely drained and the watch switched off. The company claims that the CMF Watch Pro 2 can last up to 9 days with heavy use. But my CMF Watch Pro 2 only lasted about 3 days. I used it with 1 running activity with GPS, a badminton activity and 2 days of sleep tracking with continuous heart rate monitoring with all the smart features enabled. I don't understand why the company claims more than what the user actually gets. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. After this, I used the watch normally without any activity and few smart features enabled. It gave me approximately 6 to 7 days of battery backup. The conclusion is that this watch will give you around 3 days of battery backup if you use it heavily, and in typical use, you can expect around 7 days. It also takes more than 90 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. That's it for today's video. To watch more videos on the CMF Watch Pro 2, tap on the I button to access the complete playlist. If you found this battery test helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you have any queries, comment below. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.